I'm way out of my comfort zone out, like, don't know how it's supposed to be, but I'm eating because it keeps me sane.
Woohoo! We are flying.
I keep on wondering if I'm okay, or reassure myself, but I keep on wondering away. I miss looking at you, and you miss looking at me. Amid distractions, I can find myself missing my seat, where I can go.
A little bit of water that probably shouldn't be coming in the boat in a place that it shouldn't be happening, and we found it. And it gave us a bit of a scare, so now we've turned around and we don't have any visas and we're going to be illegal immigrants. We're on the way in to get the parts we need to fix our problem, and we're going to go past customs to make sure that they're going to be happy to let us stay for the day. And we're just heading back to the boat, and we're here dealing with our potential boat sinker that we call it. We were cruising out yesterday. We got 21 miles off the coast, bound for the Bahamas, and Len was in the bilges checking the water as you do, and quite vigilantly we were cruising along, and she was in there and she got our attention and said, guys, we're leaking, we got water coming in, we got water ingress, which effectively is the boat's just sinking. And when someone comes up from below and says to you, your boat's sinking, let me tell you, your heart sinks. I set a rope up here so I can hold on to it already.
So, Bob, did you find something?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The hull looks good. I also found the leg bottom seal issue.
Yeah?
So 2 birds with 1 stone. You want to see the hole? It's already been dug out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Scary?
Have a look.
Just okay. It's very bad. Have a look.
It's actually not bad at all. So this is our culprit here. It is a perfect drill bit. Someone has drilled into the hull to inspect the foam integrity inside, I suspect. Potentially a surveyor.
What a great idea.
Very good for us because it means we don't have a structurally sound vessel, and we can just fill it up with some 5200, which sets water anyway. So when we turned the boat around and we were heading back towards Key West because of the little hole, and the little hole we didn't know was a hole at the time. It was a black bit of dirt basically covering the hole, and it turns out that after we peeled it back, we were in safe harbourage, we decided that we had to have a go at it. We scraped off the gunk across the top, and it ended up being a perfect drill hole. We didn't know that 21 miles out at sea, otherwise we probably would have kept going and dealt with it there, but we didn't know if the hole was rotten, it was just going to explode on us, or what was going to happen, so we had to be real careful. But yeah, it turns out it was just a little hole from someone drilling into the hull. Very stupid, but made it happen. With our water ingress issues resolved, we departed Key West Marina, bound for the Bimini Islands of the Bahamas. With the prevailing winds against us, we had to tack offshore and back in again. As on a sailboat, you can't take the direct route, because sailing into the wind, well, that's impossible. With the journey taking just over 3 days, pushing in and out across the wind is the fastest point of sail. That's easier said than done, and the conditions were super tough.
Hey, Bon, where are we going again?
Maybe the Bahamas. We'll see how we go.
Alright, and it's gonna be like this for 3 days. Happy days!
Although it looks like I'm riding a bucking bull, I'm actually strapping down our spare anchor after it came loose in the rough conditions.
Woohoo! We are flying! It's absolutely nothing around us.
In direct of my kitchen, I'm cooking a risotto, and it's super rough.
Where's that time going? Yeah.
closer, and then if we do have issues with that normally, we've got a bit of safety.
Well,
I don't know how bad it's going to be.
exactly. So let's get ready. Get sail close to the coast. Alright, ready? Stand by, Ellen.
You keep eating biscuits like
Stress.
it's your third packet. Are you a bit stressed? Why?
There's a comfort zone back there in
When the waves go over the front and they end up all around your ankles at the back, and the boat makes more noises that sound horrific, I feel like she's going to break. We're punching into the sea, and everything rattles and creaks and groans, and I am petrified. Therefore,
Yep.
I'm way out of my comfort zone. I don't know how it's supposed to be, but I'm eating because it keeps me sane.
I was sleeping on a mattress outside, and a big wave came, and
It got
that's
pretty
it.
good.
I'm soaking wet.
Righto, go and have a shower. Do what you got to do. So it's we're halfway across between Key Largo and the Bahamas. We had some fuel drop out last night in a motor. We couldn't get any flow. We just ran the other one. We're obviously under sail power, so it's not a big drama, but it just helps us. And we basically pulled apart the fuel system and determined that there's a blockage on the tank. And we've been prodding stuff down it for a couple of hours now and disconnected all the hoses. I've been down there, then Andy's down there, I'm down there, then Andy's down there. So we've got Ellen on watch at the moment. We're punching into relatively okay seas.
Okay, on our way to the Bahamas. Still. Ebon, can you just stand up, please? Turn around. So, I don't know if you guys see Ebon short, but our sail are exactly like that right now. Ebon, what do you think?
Couldn't get any better. Couldn't get any better.
So we got a broken short.
Kick us down and we're going to get straight back up again, and try it again and we're going to get up again. It's a song about that. That's all I got for you. I've got nothing else.
Oh, and Andy.
The icing on the cake of
Oh, you did one. Not again.
Oh.
And kindles like water.
Yeah, at least we all experienced that
Oh my
today.
God, that's 3 from 3. We've all been down there today, every one of us. Okay, so it's about 9:30. I think it's Friday. I've just come down to me bunk. We've reached the Bahamas, so success. It's pitch black dark and the charts are off. It's saying that we should be in 10 meters of water and we're in 130. Not sure what's going on. We've got about 2 hours sleep last night and I've been up all day and I am buggered, so I said I'm going to have the first sleep. So I'll sleep for a couple of hours. I'll probably get up at about midnight. And then I'll go through till about, I don't know, 3 o'clock, something like that. And then we'll rotate again, and then we should be in Bimini by mid-morning. We should have checked in by lunchtime with customs, and we'll be on our way to explore Bimini Road, which is like a potential underwater structure with 90-degree angles. Quite fascinating. Similar story to the idea of Atlantis, the underwater city, except nowhere near as civilized. Just a runway or a road of some description anyway. So that's where we're at. We are in the Bahamas, but it's pitch black and we don't want to go because it's pretty rough. We've had an issue with our fuel today. We've torn the fuel system apart on the port side, and we've torn our Genoa, which needs a sewing machine to stitch it back together, and I'm not sure where we're going to do that. We'll try in Bimini if I can find someone to do that for us, but we'll see.
So we just arrived in the Bahamas. It's 7:30 in the morning. We won't go there straight away because we have a problem with the engine again. So I'm gonna try to fix the engine first.
Okay, we've just anchored up the dinghy on the mooring, and I'm going to walk, find customs. Now we have no idea where it is. Quite clearly this is a dead end, so my guess is it's not down here. We've got no mobile phone service, so I'm just walking until we come across something. We got it, we're in. Boat's in, people are in. She gave us 60 days and not 90. We have to get an extension if we want any longer. That's the way it is. Down comes our quarantine flag, as we are now officially checked into the country, verified. They've granted us 60 days, and if we want the 30-day extension, we need to apply in the office closest to our location at that time. And on goes the Bahamas flag.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. Sleeping in my bed. So show me family. All the blood that
Next week, we'll take you on shore when we arrive at the Bimini Islands in the Bahamas. We'll check out the local resorts, do a little bit of shopping, and get ready for our new adventure. Big thanks to all our YouTube subscribers, Instagram followers, and of course our patrons. We cannot thank you enough. If you too would like to support us, head over to patreon.com and search Taking the Chance.